Today we are in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And even though those that know me know that I am not an Alabama fan in any way, I figured I would stop by here and check out the Paul W. Bryant Museum. So, stick around. We'll go in here and check this place out. It should be pretty good because whether you're an Alabama fan or even a football fan, you know who Bear Bryant was. And you know what he brought to football and what he means to Alabama. So, stick around and we will go check this place out.
This is the beginning of a new day.
This is the beginning of a new day.
God has given me this day to use as I will. I can waste it. I can waste it. I can waste it for you.
What I do today is important. What I do today is important as I am exchanging the day of my life for.
When tomorrow comes, this day will be gone. Forever.
This day will be gone forever.
Forever. Leaving something in its place I have traded for.
I want it to be gained, not lost.
Good.
Good, not evil.
Success.
Success, not failure.
In order that I shall not forget.
In order that I shall not forget
The price I paid for it.
That's how he described himself, even before he broke the record that make the winningest coach in the history of big-time college football. Then as now, it was the football program by which all others were measured. No other university has won as many games as Alabama in the last 65 years of college football. Even though he's gone, this university's team today still shares a secret with Coach Paul William Bear Bryant. It's the secret of being a winner. It's knowing what victory demands of you every day of your life.
The same thing winning, it always was. And we just have different excuses if we lose.
Football got him from out behind the plow and in front of a crowd when he was growing up in Morrow Bottom, Arkansas. He played in the very first game he saw, and he earned a scholarship to Alabama through his size, strength, and spirit. But football did not come easily to Paul Bryant. Nothing did. Work made him.
He was the clumsy. Oh, that boy, he could tear up and mess up more stuff. When he sack sugar and do a thing, he can't pay for it on the floor. If he didn't tear it up and mess it up, he'd fall in. There he just that clumsy.
What Paul Bryant lacked in grace, he made up for in determination. And he was as tough as the times. He took a dare one time to wrestle a bear for a buck at a local carnival. But the story went a whole lot farther than an old auger did.
Got in the ring and he got the bear down. The bear got on top of him. Got the muzzle off. Like to scared him to death. The manager that owned the bear came running in. He grabbed the bear and he pulled him off. The bear jumped over the ropes and ran out of the ring.
The man took the family out the back door and didn't pay anybody, so he wrestled him, didn't get his money, but he got a name. That's been with him ever since.
In 1931, he joined the Alabama Crimson Tide, a program that had already established itself as a winner. He wasn't a star, he was a soldier and a student of the Alabama way of playing the game. Paul Bryant learned how to sacrifice and was once even cut out of a cast to play with a broken leg against Tennessee. He scored 2 touchdowns. He returned to Alabama because he said, Mama called. She needed him. There had been losing seasons and sinking spirits. The tradition was in danger of becoming a memory. He knew that if Alabama was to win, he had to concentrate not on plays, but players, people.
You're not ordinary. You're not average. You're something special. We don't want you to ever forget that. And since you are something special, then I know that you can win if you put a little extra into it every day, and a little extra into it in the game.
He was much more than a coach. He was a leader. He was a teacher. You can't be a great coach unless you're a great teacher. He was a preacher whose sermon was always on preparation and the power of positive practice.
So what I'm trying to say is one of the best things you can do. That's a little strength. That's a little strength.
He didn't want Heisman winners. He wanted just plain winners. People who believed in his plan.
I don't go out there afraid he's going to make a mistake. I want him going out there confident, reckless, arrogant, to show the class.
He understood he was teaching them to win more than just football games.
They only learn one thing in football, and that's to sacrifice. Well, I think it's worthwhile, because someday they're going to have to sacrifice.
He directed teams that marched miles with the celebrated players. Names like Namath, Stabler, Jordan, Sloan, Musso, Newsom, so many others. There's only enough room for a few stars on a given team. But Coach Bryant was brilliant when he came to the others, those who were just like him when he played. Paul Bryant could turn a follower into a leader.
I think a lot of coaches do a better job with great players than I do. But if those are in between, those not, but don't know it. I'm a champion of the world.
He made national champions of 6 Alabama teams, SEC champions of 14. When Alabama won, he gave the credit to everybody but the ticket takers. When they lost, he took the blame.
I know that I certainly contribute nothing from the bench. Because all we had really was a lot of confusion over there. So, best thing we can do, of course, is to use this as a stepping stone. If we got class where we are, then it doesn't matter.
Bryant was National Coach of the Year 3 times, SEC Coach of the Year 8 times, and on November 28, 1981, he became the winningest coach in the history of college football. His 315th victory. He knew what to ask of his players.
Are you ready to put the show on? I may ask you, John, how long you play football? Think of how lucky you are. You'll get a bar that you gonna get put on your show. You'll get to show off.
The record books say Coach Paul Bear Bryant's last victory was his 323rd, the 1982 Liberty Bowl. But his greatest victory still takes the field every Saturday in the fall. At Alabama, Paul Bryant's greatest victory was turning a tradition into a commitment to excellence that would survive him. It would be his legacy. Today, the success of meeting that commitment is measured not only by wins and losses, but by dedication and integrity. It's a challenge that's met not just by arranging X's and O's, but through displays of character and class, years beyond the playing field. What Paul Bear Bryant gave to Alabama football can never be taken away. The spirit of his pursuit of excellence is still alive. The teacher is gone, but the lessons live on and on.
This just makes it perfect. This just makes it perfect. We're behind. They're all fired up. We got class, we'll go find it out. We got class, and I know we got it. Then when we get the ball, we gotta have 11 people. 11 people is just gonna do their job, whatever it is. Just gonna do their job and try to score every time you get the football. If we do that, we'll be all right. If we do that, we'll be all right. The offensive team that started, the same team started on offense that started, said, stay with the quarterback. Okay, can we get together? All we need is just somebody who wants to leadership out there. Now, let's go, come ahead. Everybody, please. But like for the people, remember them here being up till winter, because I ain't never been done with a winter.
In the late 1950s and throughout the 60s, Alabama played against many teams with African American players. But progress at Alabama takes time. As times change, Alabama recognizes that African American athletes need to keep dedicated and
said it this way. He said if it seems that if I can see further than most people, it's because I've stood on the shoulders of giants. What he said is I've surrounded myself with the good.
The holder. Block. Block by Alabama. It is back to the 40-yard line. It is forward on there. This is the win, coach. 40 seconds to go. 37-yard shot. A 47-yard field goal. The spot is there. The kick is up. The kick is straight. The kick is gone.
Board of Trustees, Dr. Prepare,
I can't tell you how pleased and honored I am to be your coach at the University of Alabama. The tradition here is phenomenal, and that's certainly a standard of excellence that we want to work and make our football program a part of. And I think everybody should take the atmosphere that we're